Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's Kim Odekoven, krodesigns, here again to bring you an update on my micro HP wallet. I did a setup of this, which I'll link down below, and I also did a plan with me not too long ago, and I'll again put it down below. But it has been about a month since I've done it, and I'm needing to refresh it a little bit. I know Annie Plans has come out with a few new planner micros and a smaller side, including this meal planner and then these dated calendars that are fold over. So I got these all ready to go, and I have one more that I just printed up. Again, it is a fold over, so it's like a double page. That is so easy to put it in your planner. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Before I do any of the dismantling, I want to do a quick walkthrough of and talk about what worked for me, what didn't work for me, and how I'm moving forward. So we go back to the front. This guy gets smushed all the time. I'm okay with that. It just seems as though I could be handling it better. And as you can see, I have this traveler's notebook that is getting all mashed up here on the side. And you know what? I'm just kind of over it. So I'm probably going to be chopping off some of the pages and re-punching them because this is for the micro HP. Again, decorations, I don't see that very much as I move in and move out of here. I think what I'm just going to use this pocket for is for receipts and whatnot. If you are wondering how to get your hands on one of these little suckers, I found it at Staples. It's actually a passport wallet, and it fits so nicely into my purse, and it has a zipper pocket, a pen loop, and a button closure. So I'm totally still on board with this design from Staples, and I'll link in the description box below the codes and all that stuff on how to find it. All right, so I did put a vinyl here since the last time you saw my walkthrough. This is from See Amy Draw. She just did my name, well, my handle, not really my name, because you know that's really interesting. My parents would name me that. But I do have some stickers here. I am noticing that the rings, the discs are starting to bend. That doesn't bother me oh so much, but I do use them, as you can see, in planning. So I'm going to just keep them there moving forward. And then I've got the actual mini happy planner. Again, things look very much the same from my setup. I did add a lot more details than that video shows. I did do a blog post on this, which again will link, and I'll have all of the pictures, a walkthrough of that. But I did print out a 2020 half-year calendar on vellum, and I love it. It looks so much better than just on white paper. It's very see-through, so I need to print the second half of the year on that. I love it. I love these today, this divider here that I made. It's just acetate that I got from Amazon, and all it is laminated, and that's all it is. And then I just cut it with my Cricut, so I didn't have to worry about it. I did use the Hobby Lobby sticker paper on the front of this daily section, and I love it. This was done prior to me finding these printable ones from Annie that, you know, you fold it in half. And I did try printing on the back side, and you can print like a grid on the back side so you aren't like losing space. So that would be an added plus for that. So I'm going to be revamping this. I do have some dailies from Annie Plans and See Amy Draw that I'm going to be keeping in there. I never did use them. I'm going to save this divider, and then here's the Fox and Pip ones. Again, these are monthly calendars that were undated. I'm moving on with the July, these version here. So I'll be taking those out. Another divider I'll be keeping, and then I've got my Fox and Pip here, along with my plan with me when I did Shine Sticker Studio. I love these Fox and Pip inserts, super popular as well. I'll be keeping that divider. And then I'm going to keep this Happy Day insert too. I did pre-plan and pre-decorate that one for a daily planning week that I will need in the future. I'm not so excited about how these have been treated. These are the Happy Day. They're just sample stickers. I don't know if I'm going to take them out or not. But they're getting so mashed up by over here that it drives me nuts. Again, another divider. And then I've got my back to school thing ready to go. I'm going to keep that. And then I just have a bunch of lists. These are all just basic list papers from this Grumpy Bear collab. It's the same one. And I do use it constantly for list taking, notes taking as I'm out and about or in the car waiting for kids at pickup. I do have my appointment tracker. I haven't used this yet, but I use it in my other planner. It would be my A6 rings, and I'll link that video set up below too. Love this. Still going to keep it. Don't care for this. I think I'm going to get rid of it. And again, I just have some note pages back here and a couple more dividers, and I will definitely be weeding out the ones that have been used, and this is real life, and that's okay. I'm going to, still love the back cover. I'm going to keep that. I might switch around the front cover and flip it around. I am going to get rid of this washi tape, and that is the plan. So now that I did a quick walkthrough, I'm going to go ahead and put you on fast forward so I can get it taken apart. So here is all that I've taken out, didn't want, or are discarding. Again, I am not keeping these inserts. I keep like my regular planner stuff, but these are to me disposable. And honestly, I think that is about 4 sheets of paper written on both sides. I think I got my money's worth. All right, so what I did was I went ahead and cut these as well. Those were those whole sheets that we had before. So I just printed the cover and on the back side a dot grid. And then for these, there's 2 different styles I printed back and forth. It's the tracker and the to-do list, and those are a fold over. But the other one I had is like a double punch. I double punch the edge, and I know it's not perfect, but it's the way I printed it, so it's not Annie's fault. I just wanted to utilize each of the space. It really doesn't bother me that it's got a little overage. So I've got those ready to go. I did take out a couple more of these dividers I made. I'm not sure if I'm going to be using them, but as I move to the front, I'm going to get started by taking off the cover. And I want to switch it out with this cover, the back side. Does that make sense? So this will be the front cover, and then I'll have the tropical here on the inside. It'll add a little bit more of a visual interest for me as we move on. I did print out that front calendar, like I said, on vellum, and I am going to attach that and its partner onto this one tab called Urgent. And that is what I'm going to do now with my glue dots strips. These are very handy. They're longer than a glue dot, but they work very well and they cover more ground in a skinnier spot. So I really appreciate them in times like this where I don't want this big blob of glue. I just want a little bit, and I want it to be really strong and adhesive. And you can find these on Blitsy, and I'll leave the link below for those. It comes in this really cool dispenser too. All right, I have both front and back of that divider now taken care of. See how slick and easy that was? So I have all of the calendar on one tab. Then I'm moving this tab. It's the to-do tab. It does have a mamile and clear pocket on the front where I think I will utilize things better in the front of my planner. So I'm going to put that right there. And then this is where I'm going to put all of my dailies, just because I can pick which one I want to use. I still love this Fox and Pip one as well. So I removed all of the spaces in between, but I am going to glue these two together so it's seamless. And the trick to putting these together is to do them while they're in the planner. That way they line up perfectly because of the rings. And so that's what that is. So there's this month, and I just keep going with the dailies. Now I'm going to add this set of dailies that are brand new to me. It's super cute. I love these ones. Look at how cute these are. I think they are wonderfully made. I'll put that today tab in between these two. I think I'm going to use this as a tab. That'll be a cute tab. Isn't that neat? All right, so I've got all my dailies divided here. I've got my See Amy Draw, my Fox and Pips, and my Coffee Monsters Co. And then here's more with the weekly view. Then I've got my school. Go ahead and put my plan for school right here. I've got my buy still ready to go. It's just notes pages. I've got notes. And in my focus, what I'm going to do is go ahead and put this insert. Now keep in mind when you're using these inserts that these are fold over, so it's going to take up a little bit more bulk. And then my last tab is going to be family. And I almost forgot my monthlies fold over. Now this is how I'm folding them over, so that way I can see the month. So I fold them in half so that that lines up there, and then I fold it back again so I can see the month. And I am only adding 4 months worth. If I'm planning out that far in advance in my, when I'm on the go, I just go ahead and call later, because if it's that far out, then I have no idea, and I'd have to reschedule anyway. So I'm going to put those up front next to the monthlies. And there you go. I've got it all set up and organized just the way I want it. Now I just get to personalize it once again, and that is coming up next. I found a Project Life card over in my stash that I think is going to look great right here next to the yearly insert. Jot something down on the front side or the back. Now I'm going to work on this wasted space part on my monthly fold out. So obviously I can write here on the insert itself the exact plans of things, but I'm going to use Pegatina plans. She has a Hobonichi kits that I used previously, and so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dress up the outside of this part of the planner with some of the extra parts and pieces that I didn't use, and then I'm going to go ahead and write down some of the major things that are going to happen in the month of July. And it's just like a bullet point of what we can see without lifting up the whole entire flap. Now I'm just going to go ahead and write down all the parts that I want. And to utilize the back sides of some of these inserts, since I'm not able to print on the back side, I'm going to use this one last Oh Hello Stationery wish list. I think this is going to fit absolutely perfectly on the back of July. And I can even add a couple of these wonderful journaling, dot journal, bullet journal, little squares, just to make it interesting. And then I'll use some of her really great stickers here. I am going to cut off this beauty and just write products, just so I have something to make the page pop. And there you go. Now I've decorated the back side of my July. Now I'm just going to go ahead and keep doing that with August and whatnot. As you can see, I finished doing the same sorts of things with August, September, and July. So I've got these two punched and ready to go. Now I just get to find homes for them. I think this one would look cute there. Look for the magic and in front of my teacher back to school section. And there we go. And now I think it's time for me to get this in my wallet. One last paper clip. I think I'm going to clip these monthlies together just to make sure that they are not going to go anywhere flying crazy. Adding a couple more fun things. I think I'm going to add this clear sticker right here. It feels like it's missing something. And there we go. And then it closes so beautifully on itself. And now my wallet is refreshed and ready to go for the rest of the summer. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more awesome content here on my YouTube channel. I'll see you guys next time.